Parang ang feeling ko parang binastos nila yung It's Showtime. It's a little disrespect sa ABS-CBN. Ganun talaga, sabi ko nga sa inyo, may upper hand dito ang GMA. Nawawala na yung audience. Oy mga kuya ko, this is Kuya Mike, ang kuya nyo sa Amerika, and this is for the Kuya Kuya list. So, dagdagan natin ng energy. Tired ako ngayon dahil today is my birthday at para bang napagod tayo. Actually, wala naman akong ginawa sa birthday ko. Food ang pinadala sa akin. Nagdasal tayo, nagsimba tayo, and naglaba. Naglaba nilinis natin yung carpet, no, sa apartment natin. So, kumbaga, vacuum and then steam yung ating carpet. Okay, so hopefully maayos. So, it's a very productive birthday para sa akin. Okay, so bagong lahat, gusto ko munang batiin kayo, lalo dito sa Amerika. Happy Thanksgiving, just the other or 2-3 days ago. And then ngayon sa aking The Kuya Kuy Life, yung ating Filipino-themed na store sa Shopify, nagsimula na yung ating pa-promo at magkaroon ng discounts sa ating store, The Kuya Kuy Life and The Kinder Life. So this is one of the shirts there na gustong-gusto ko. Okay? So Filipino themed yan from The Kuya Kuy Life. Merong discount so far. Since Thanksgiving, it's 15% off for as long may minimum of $95 na purchase. So, tignan nyo na lang yan sa link down below. Alright? Ito ay vlog natin, ay karugtong nung ating nakaraang vlog na which is yung ugong-ugong, yung malaking chismis na kumbaga natanong, matutuloy ba na ma-extend ang It's Showtime dahil napakaikli ng binigay na kontrata ng GMA sa It's Showtime, you know? In a way, parang feeling ko, although they were generous, GMA was generous enough na mag-provide ng platform through GMA sa It's Showtime, parang ang feeling ko parang binastos nila yung It's Showtime, to be honest about it, dahil napakaikli yung co-production na ito, no? From April, let's just say, pirmahan ng kontrata, and then a month later, nagsimula na sa GMA ang It's Showtime, and then by December or this month, kailangan mag-renew. I kinda don't like it. Parang yung lumalabas yung binigay na kontrata, parang it's a little disrespect sa ABS-CBN and It's Showtime family. But ganun talaga, sabi ko nga sa inyo, may upper hand dito ang GMA. Kasi nakikisilong lang naman ang ABS-CBN at ang It's Showtime sa GMA network. Alright, so while they are talking about it, itong GMA and ABS-CBN regarding sa Fate, kung ma-extend nga ba ang show na ito sa GMA network, Channel 7, tignan natin kung anong naisip ng GMA just in case mas pumabor sila na hindi na ituloy yung kontrata. So, ito yung vlog natin ngayon. Actually, ang pinaka-ugat nito is yung malaking gastusin sa show na ito sa It's Showtime. You know, unkabogable na Vice Ganda. I don't know how much he's able to rake in through this It's Showtime. Hindi ko alam kung nagpababa sila ng presyo ang mga host. Alam ko si Vong nagpababa ng kanyang presyo. I don't know. This has to be verified, no? Pero I'm sure it was considered ng ABS-CBN na kung pwede, ibaba yung kanilang talent fees. Even during the pandemic times and during nung pagsasara ng ABS-CBN as a network. So, I don't know right now. Pero kung tutuusin, kung titignan mo yung cast, pinakamalaking cast ito, no? Talo pa siguro yung ASAP. 17 members na kakanlungin or be housed by ABS-CBN and now by GMA. Bibigyan mo syempre ng enough talent fee para ituloy lang yung show. And I think, 17 here or there, okay na. Pero siguro, pero yun ang nasa isip siguro ng GMA right now in particular na kung saan taghirap ang GMA. And all networks actually, all TV networks, no? Because yung medium ng television is talagang nawawala na yung audience. Lumilipat na dun sa mga social media. And that is of course from Facebook to YouTube. Yung ratings and yung kasabay nito is yung advertisement load probably naapektuhan for GMA. And talagang sabi ko nga sa inyo, GMA is not doing well or let's just say kind of diminished. Pero of course, it's still number one. Naisip siguro ng GMA, let's just say hindi ituloy ang extension. Anong ipapalit nila? And yun ang parang ugo ngayon is yung kanilang pre-programming sa It's Showtime, which is yung TikTok Lock News. Okay? So I had to Google kung sino yung kasama dyan. I think nandyan sila Pokwang, si Kuya Kim, used to be si Rabia Mateo, yung nanalo sa Miss Universe Philippines, kasama doon. Pero I think pagkatapos ng contract, nawala na siya. Kung yun ay papalit nila, it doesn't have the I guess the power ng It's Showtime or yung popularity. Pero at least minimize na yung gastusin. And more than that, since the GMA is the number one network right now, obviously, ang second would be what? TV5. Probably they feel that they can risk it with TikTok Lock News. No? They're able to obviously fully control yung show na ito in terms of budgeting, in terms of the concepto, and of course, they supposedly can rake it in. Hindi nakahati ang ABS-CBN sa advertising load. I think yun lang naman talaga yung factor dito na they have a control of the noontime programming na actually, totoo lang, malaki ang pwedeng kitain kung swak sa panlasa. Niisip nila siguro, kung hindi makapasok o hindi ma-extend ang Showtime, baka hindi mapunta sila sa ibang network na mas mababa ang reach, unlike yung sa kanilang GMA. So, they can probably take that risk, no? Less ang gastusin, they have the control, and malaki ang kitaan sa noontime. Okay? It's a daily program. Will be able to muster yung same energy ng It's Showtime, same popularity ng It's Showtime, same power ng It's Showtime. Well, titignan natin yan sa next natin na vlog at pag-uusapan naman natin yan. That will be it in the meantime sa ating vlog na ito. Again, ito po si Kuya Mike of the Kuyakoy List. Until next time.